Hi, good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? Welcome to Cohort 2 of Gamuda AI Academy Sabah. Is everyone in? Can you guys hear me? Is the audio loud and clear? Right, so you can leave some comments on the chat or you can click on the emoji so I can know what you guys are up to. All right, let me just set this right. Okay. All right, let's see how many people have joined. So most of you guys have joined the session. Okay, that's good. As usual, a few latecomers. It's okay. So we will start the briefing on time. If anyone join later, hopefully they can watch the recorded session and learn about what we have to share. So once again, congratulations everyone for making it into Cohort 2 of Gamuda AI Academy Sabah. So Cohort 1 began on the 1st of July. We had an amazing launch at the Sabah State Library, and we had 3 months, right, with our students, Cohort 1 students, where we brought in 30 students. And just last week, we had 27 students who successfully completed the bootcamp and graduated from the program. So now we have Cohort 2. We have 32 students who will be joining Cohort 2 again at the Sabah State Library for the next 3 months. So it's about 12 weeks, right? So this program will run from this Monday, 29th of September until 18th of December. So this session today is basically an early briefing just to prepare you guys. So when you come on Monday, you know what to expect. So during this briefing, if for any reason you have any questions or any comments or anything you want to share or anything you need to clarify, please put it into the Q&A tab. So if you look at AirMeet, in the middle, obviously you see my screen, right? And then on the right, you'll see a chat. So that chat is public. When you chat there, everyone who's logged in can see. And just below the chat, if you look at that navigation right next to it, there's a Q&A tab, right? Q&A icon. So when you click on the Q&A icon, you can put in your questions there. So you can also upvote questions. So if you go there and then you see a question that is similar to what you want to ask, somebody else have already asked, you don't have to ask again, right? You just upvote that question. So obviously the popular questions will all come up and we will tackle the popular questions first. Or if you think nobody has asked that question, you can just put in your question there. Please don't put your questions in the live chat because the live chat can go very fast. So sometimes we may miss those questions. So during this entire briefing session, please put your questions in the Q&A tab, all right? All clear? All right, so let's get into the session. So this program obviously is to upskill you guys. The whole idea of Gamuda AI Academy is to create more AI engineers for the Malaysian ecosystem, which is why this program was designed to be this 3 months bootcamp, together with a syllabus that is filled with AI, coding, and also very interesting soft skills, right? To create a more wholesome graduate when you finish this program at the end of the 3 months. But in Sabah, of course, it's a bit more special because we are upskilling people from zero. So Sabah campus is a bit different because we take students from various backgrounds, from any walk of life, from about 20 years to 40 years old, who are passionate about learning coding. So some of you I know have coding experience. You have learned before in university. You have learned on your own. Some of you actually are good at coding, but you want to level up. And there are also those who are completely new to coding. They haven't tried to learn coding yet, but they are passionate to learn coding, right? So this is going to be a mixed batch, and that's the program. So when you guys come into this program, you'll be meeting people who are learning coding from scratch, and some of them might already have a bit of a coding knowledge. So the idea is within 3 months to turn all of you into full stack AI developers. So that's the program. And hopefully at the end of the 3 months, we see some amazing, just like how we saw on Cohort 1 during the graduation and the demo day, we saw some amazing projects. I'm hoping that, you guys will do even better than that. All right, so why are AI skills important? Just a quick one, right? You guys know all this. You've seen this on the website as well. So I don't have to explain it further. I also believe that's why you're here, because you realize the importance of AI and the need to upskill yourself and not be left behind, right? So when you enter this program, obviously you'll be learning a lot of new things that maybe you haven't been exposed to before, and hopefully that will bring you lots of benefits. So this is again a fully sponsored academy. So there's no fees, or you don't have to pay for any other extra activities. And also there's no bond, right? So the students who complete this bootcamp, You are free to do whatever you want. There's no bond. There's no contract. I mean, there is a contract which is for the 3 months, right? That's just to make sure you commit to the program. We just want students who can fully stay with us and complete the program for the 3 months. But once you're done, you are free to do whatever you want. It's a fully sponsored program by Yayasan, Gamuda, and also supported by Google Cloud. At the campus, so the campus will be at the moment at the Sabah State Library. So this is a temporary campus for the first 2 cohorts. So while we are arranging our own building in KK, the Sabah State Library has generously offered to host us. So cohort 1 was successfully held there, and cohort 2 will be held there as well. So when you guys come on Monday, all you have to do is enter the Sabah State Library headquarters. So this is the one, not the very popular one in Tanjung Aru. Okay, I know that's the one of the very common questions. This is the headquarters at Jalan Tasik, right? So this one, once you enter the building, immediately turn left, go straight, and you will see a multi-purpose hall on the right. So that is the Sabah campus, right? And for the 3 months, on most days, you will be seated there for all our programs. But sometimes when the library has some other formal events, they are hosting at that venue, we might be moved to a different room, right? But that one, the coordinators will handle it for you guys. So what do you need to bring on Monday? Obviously, you need to bring your own laptop because we don't provide laptop at the program. So all students have to use your own laptop. And also you need your IC. So please don't forget your IC for registration, just to confirm you are who you are before we onboard you into the program. And as for the laptop, I know some of you guys have requested to loan a laptop from us. So for the 3 students who have requested, we have arranged a laptop. For the rest of you guys, I expect you to bring your own laptops, right? But if you have any issues with the laptop, do let us know. We will try to help. There's no guarantees, but we'll try our best to help if we can source a laptop to loan to you for 3 months, right? But there's no guarantee because we only prepared for those who have already informed us earlier during the interview. And the rest of you guys, I'm expecting you to bring your own laptops. What do we provide at the venue? So when you come in on the day, right, on Monday, you will get your student ID, which you have to wear for the 3 months. So this is to identify who you are. Otherwise, you're walking around the library every day, then the security might wonder what you're doing there every day, right? So they need to know that you're part of this 3 months program. So please make sure you always wear your ID when you enter the library. You will get a welcome kit. So the welcome kit will have your jackets, your t-shirts, your tumblers, so all the merchandising for Gamuda AI Academy. So you'll get a whole set, just like all our students in KL, in Sabah, all get the same merchandise. You will get the desk, right, and chair. So for the 3 months, you will be seated like a classroom to join this program. Of course, for our program, it's on a cluster format. So everybody will be seated in a cluster, right, in a group format. And we have multiple plug points. So all the tables will be provided with plug points for you to plug in your laptop and your USB devices. But you can also bring your own extension cords. But please make sure you bring proper extension cords with a SIRIM approval. Don't bring any dodgy extension cords that might cause some electrical issues. So we have to make sure safety is very important. So if you bring any extension cord, make sure it's a proper extension cord with a SIRIM approval. So the classroom, right? So for the Sabah one is a bit different, so it won't look like the KL campus we have. So the Sabah one, it'll be only 6 tables. 6 teams. So we have 6 clusters for 6 teams. And on day 1, when you come in, we will label all the seats. So once you come in, you see your student ID, you just go to sit on your table. So if your ID is number 1, you sit at chair number 1, right? Your number 2, chair number 2. And then later during the program, we will do the team formation and all after we have done the briefing. We do have a pantry with some drinks and snacks that is provided in the classroom. For drinks, it's limited to maximum 1 drink per student, which we will, regularly top up. So if it's available, you guys can take it. If it's done, it's done. So we do have a ration on a weekly basis. We will top up the snacks and drinks. But there are a lot of vending machines at the library, and there's also a canteen just outside the library if you guys want to makan or minum there. We also provide hot cold water dispenser, so you can make your coffee, your tea, and also just have cold water inside the classroom. Toilets around, obviously all available. It's a public building, the library, so all the library facilities are also available to you guys, right? So that is all provided by the Sabah State Library. Okay, so the schedule. You are required to participate in physical classes, as we have mentioned many times. It's not an online program or hybrid program. Full physical class. You have to join us on Monday to Fridays, every week, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So we know it says 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., right? So in the required session, it's actually 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So 3 to 5 p.m. is the optional. So if you guys need more one-to-one session with the trainers, you want to consult with them or you want to discuss some problems, so we do have that extra 2 hours. But the class and the hands-on session mainly is 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Attendance is compulsory, so you can't just come whenever you like. Otherwise, you risk getting kicked out. More than 90% of attendance is required to attend. So even if you take chuti, MC chuti and all that, that's all allowed, but it cannot be more than 10%, right? Because 90% attendance is required. So if your attendance drops below 90%, we will talk to you. We will give you all the required, we'll have all the required chats. And if you have issues, you can't commit to the program, then you may be removed from the program, right? So if you guys really want to learn, really want to commit, you have to make sure you do your part. You cannot just play around and take this lightly, because this is a serious program, right? This is for your future. This is an academy. We expect you to come with a learning mindset. We want you to do well. So like I said, don't take it for granted. Don't take it easy. Come here with a serious mindset to learn. So morning we'll have lectures, 9 to 12. We have trainers who will be providing lectures, all the knowledge you need. Lunch break. After lunch, it's more hands-on, right? So usually after lunch session is a bit more flexible, where you'll be sitting in your team and you will be working on your projects. And the trainers will be there to help you as well. So that is the format of the program. And all the soft skill sessions are mandatory as well, right? So we do have 10 soft skill slots, where on top of coding and AI, we will be learning a lot of things, like communication skills, pitching skills, leadership skills. These are all soft skills that are very important to make you a wholesome person, but that is all mandatory as well. So this is the general weekly schedule, right? So morning, always lectures. Lunch break will be 12 to 1. And then 1 to 3 will be the hands-on session, where you'll be working with your teammates. And after that, we have the consultation and office hours, where if you need to have a one-to-one session with the trainers or the faculty, maybe some personal issues or just learning things, you want to learn more and you need some guidance, you can talk to us, make an appointment, and have that one-to-one session, right? And to make any appointment or to apply for leave or to send your MC, you just have to send an email to gamuda@jomhack.com. It's the same email where we send you your confirmation, we send you your agreement, same email, right? So you just have to email us, let us know. If it's MC, please do attach an MC. If you're applying for leave, or maybe you want to go for your graduation, convo, all those things, you can let us know earlier. So we will, take note of your absence. Just don't go missing without telling us. Don't suddenly go missing for 1 week and then no communication. That will be obviously not good for the program and your team and your projects, and you will be letting a lot of people down, right? So please don't do that. So for the soft skills, so what we are doing is, for this cohort, we are trying something different, because sometimes Friday, after Friday prayer, some of the students, some may come back late, and then the time slot is very short, and the session extends all the way to 5 p.m., right? We are trying to do something new. So some of the slots will be on Thursday, right? So some of the soft skill slots will be on Thursday from 1 to 4 p.m. So maybe in future cohorts, we will fully move it to Thursdays. But for this cohort, you will have some soft skill session on Thursday, 1 to 3, 1 to 4, and some will be on Friday, 2 to 5, right? So that one, your trainers will inform you during class. So this is the academic calendar for cohort 2. So we are starting on the 29th of September with the welcome and orientation session, the onboarding session on Monday. And then after that, these are some of the all the workshop sessions, right? The soft skill sessions you have. So we will be looking at topics like innovation and design thinking, introduction to computer vision. So you'll be learning a bit of hardware and computer vision, communication skills, general communication skills, how to talk to people, how to talk to colleagues, how to talk to your bosses, things like that. We also have a talk by some coders, the coders community from Sabah, leadership skills, team management, and we have a mentoring session. So mentoring session is where we bring some industry professionals to come and mentor you guys. So this one will be like a one-to-one speed dating type of session where we'll organize at the Sabah State Library. And after that, we have more weekly soft skill sessions like pitching skills, how to write resume, how to do job interview, and also personal branding, a bit of social media skills. And the program will end with a demo day and graduation, right? So on the 18th of December, please make sure nobody takes you tea or MC. By that time, hopefully you guys are all healthy and no MC. Mark it on your calendar. This is a very important day. So on the 18th of December, all the teams will be presenting your final capstone projects on stage. Of course, we will announce some winners. We'll pick the top 3 projects. But as long as you complete the project, then you graduate from the program, right? So the main key is to build something exciting and complete the project within 3 months. And so usually in the morning, we'll do the demo day. And then in the afternoon session, we will have the graduation. So the official graduation ceremony where we will give you your certificate. So that will be the program for the 3 months. Code of conduct. Dress code is smart casual. So definitely no slippers and shorts inside the library, right? Don't have to wear formal. So you can wear jeans, t-shirt, or jeans and pants, but please make sure to wear shoes at all time, right? Don't wear shorts and slippers to the venue, because at any time anyone can come into the program. Any VIPs can come. Maybe the chief minister might drop by, right? Somebody might, some bosses from Gamuda might drop by. You never know. So you should always be at your best appearance during the program. Also, it's a public venue, right? We're in the Sabah State Library. We don't want to look cincai bila, don't look seleke. We want to make sure our students all look good when we are at the program, because a lot of public people do walk by and they do look at us because something different is happening, right? A lot of people come check it out. And we also have had students who have seen our programs happening at the Sabah State Library, and then they got interested to join Cohort too. So it is a good thing for you guys to always look good during the program. Do not bring any unauthorized people. Of course, they can come to the library. It is a public building, but do not bring unauthorized people into our room, right? Our classroom. So if you need to meet friends or family, you can always meet them outside at the library or at the canteen. So don't bring them into the classroom where the students are studying or doing their projects. Like I said earlier, wear your student ID at all time. That is a must. That is your identity when you're at the program. And respect all the building security protocols. So whatever signage you see, the security, the staff of the library, if they tell you something, please do follow that as well. Because we're only guests here, right? They're hosting us. So we have to respect all their rules and regulations at the library. So for the online tools, I hope you guys are familiar. For those of you who have never done coding or any tech stuff, maybe this will be all new to you. So Telegram is the main communication tools. You are all in a Telegram group already, which is good. And later, once you form your teams, we will create individual Telegram groups for your teams as well. So all the project-related discussions together with the trainers will happen in your team group. And for general discussions, we will use the bigger group, right? And Trello is where we use for project management. So every team later, once you form your team, you are required to create a Trello account, and then you have to add in all the trainers there. So when you do your program, all your progress is recorded there, and the trainers can also monitor your progress, right? So Trello is one of the most popular project management tools for tech people. So it's good for you guys to learn this and learn how to use this as well. So you will be given access to Google Cloud, right? So because since the AI part, you will be using GCP, Google Cloud Platform, and all the tools in GCP, Gemini, your API will be provided there. So you will have an access under gamudaai.academy, right? So you will receive a email address under gamudaai.academy, which is only valid for the 3 months. So for 3 months, you log in using this ID, you'll have access to all the Google tools. And then once you complete the program, this account will be deactivated. So please don't do anything else with this account. It is still a Google ID, so don't go log into other services. Use this only for your Gamuda AI Academy syllabus and learning. For your own things, right? Please use your own personal Gmail ID. And if you email us, this one does not have email, right? So for emailing and all that, you still have to use your personal email to communicate with us and the faculty. So this ID does not have an email inbox. This is only used to used to do other tools or the GCP tools. All your lesson material, the trainers usually will upload it to Google Drive. So every time they finish class, they will upload the slides into Google Drive. So you guys have full access. So even if you miss class, MC Kappa, you will have access to the notes, all the information. And if there's anything else, any additional YouTube links or any resources, then the trainers will easily share it on the Telegram group. So you guys will always have access to all the learning materials. For our expectation, obviously attendance is very important. We want you to ideally attend every single class for the 3 months, because it is not too long, right? It's not like the 3 or 4 year degree program or diploma program. 3 months, very short, very intense. So if you miss a lot of classes, it will be disruptive to your own learning and also to your team project. So try to attend as much as possible without any invalid reasons. So if you are absent, obviously you need the proper valid reason, right? To let us know. Punctuality, very important. 9 o'clock, we want a class. We always start the class sharp on time. So make sure you are in class before 9 a.m., right? So finish your breakfast, come to class, be seated, and be ready to start. Or don't come to class, put your bag, and then go out for breakfast and then come back, right? This is not that kind of program. So we are very strict with punctuality and attendance. During class, obviously pay attention. Pay attention to your trainers, your teammates, your projects. Do not be distracted during class. Don't be playing games. Don't be on a Zoom call and things like that, right? Maybe in the afternoon can, if you have some other meetings, or you need to do your some calls for work in case you are working from home. Those kind of things you can do in the afternoon, right? During the hands-on session, which is more flexible. For morning 9 to 12, strictly classroom session. So while the class is going on, we expect every student to be paying attention to the trainers in front. Please do not do your own work. Finally, be a team player. Capstone project is the most important thing, because we don't have exams. So we don't have any exams or quiz where individually we'll evaluate you, right? The way we evaluate you is whether you contribute to the capstone project. So obviously, every single team member has to contribute codes. We will manage that. So we know how much codes that every member has contributed to the project. And the final project has to be completed and successful. And obviously, during the demo day, all the team members will be on stage to present, right? So it's not like a hackathon sometimes, only 1% or 2% will present. For our demo day, it's a bit different. Every single member of the team will be presenting, because we want to see what you have learned. So that is how you graduate from the program. So you have to be a team player, you have to work very hard, support each other, and complete the projects in 3 months to graduate from the program. So here's the faculty. So the main members of the faculty, let me introduce. Dr. Prashant, he's the manager for Gamuda Academy, and he's mainly based in KL. Mr. John Stefan, who's a lead trainer, who's also mainly based in KL, but you will see us during the main activities. Mr. Shafiq, he's also the senior trainer. He's also mainly based in KL. And for Sabah, so our dedicated trainers for Sabah will be Mr. Shazwan and Mr. Daniel. So these are the two trainers who are based in Sabah, who will be there with you every day for the 3 months for your daily classroom sessions, right? And the other trainers will support from KL and also be there for the key activities. And on the faculty side, my name is, of course, Imraj. I'm the project manager or program manager for Gamuda Academy. So I'll be supporting this event mainly from KL, and also I'll be there in Sabah for the key activities. But on Sabah, we have our two staff. You have been already communicating with some of them. So Marlene and Yuli, they will be at the physical campus every day to support your program. So the tech stack, just quickly to go through. This is the tech stack. You guys can have a look. For those of you who are completely new to coding, this will look alien, but it's okay. Just have a look. We'll do front end, which is React.js, which is a JavaScript language, and then we have also Python for the backend, and then you will be learning a lot of GCP tools, which is the Google Cloud Platform. So anything that is available in Google, you will have access, and you will learn how to build an application, right? An app end to end. That makes you a full stack person. So you design, you build, and you deploy it on the cloud. So you become a full stack AI developer. For software setup, so I can just quickly go through. These are all the links that later you guys can check on the slides. So these are all the software that you will need to install on your app. But if you are not familiar with the software, don't install it yet because you have to install it properly. You will come to the session on Monday, and then our trainers will guide you. So there are some additional resources here, which are some videos, right? Like tutorials for you to brush up. So even if you know coding, it's good to just watch the videos. Or if you're completely new, just try to watch this video first, see whether you understand. So there's some videos on front end development, some on back end development, just to give you some basics. So you have today, Saturday, and Sunday. You have 3 days to do a bit of homework. So when you come in Monday, you're a bit more prepared, right? So all these links are provided in the PDF. So when I share the PDF later, you guys can check it out. So on Monday, opening day, so this is for the onboarding session. We will do registration by 9 o'clock. So please make sure you come in the morning, have your breakfast. So either you have breakfast at home or you want to have breakfast at the canteen, and then come into class by 9 o'clock, register and be seated. 9:30 sharp, we'll start the program. So the whole day we'll do onboarding, a lot of activities. And hopefully by 4 p.m., we will end the session on the first day. And then day 2 onwards, the trainers will start the program. All right, so let's do a bit of Q&A for those of you who have asked some questions. So there's only one question so far. Will there be printed teaching materials or all just online PowerPoint during training? Mostly is all digital. Printed materials only if we really have to. So we don't simply just print paper for no reason. Sustainability is very important. So, and most of the notes and materials, right? Sometimes you need to click on links and stuff like that. So it's easier if it's a digital version. So when they give you something, you can just click on it, open up more resources. Printed one is a bit more tough. So we will mostly do digital materials. All right, let me see. So guys, if you have more questions, you can just keep putting in the questions in the Q&A tab while I look at it. Okay, so for those of you who have applied for your loan laptop, right, and the ones that we have agreed to give, when the laptop comes, you can check whether the softwares are installed. I think most of the softwares all be installed. If not, you can always download and install. So all the software are free, basically, right? You don't have to pay for anything. All the software and tools that we use during this program, they're all free. You can just install it. But it's easier if you are new, you are not familiar with how to use like VS Code and how to install Python library, for example. It's good to install it with the trainers there so they can guide you like which version and how to install, right? So that is better. But if you're familiar with it, you can install everything and come ready to class. I heard we may have a site visit in KL. Is there a specific date? Okay, so for the site visit to KL, this is an optional thing, right? So this is only for students who can travel on your own. So this one is something I will discuss on Monday because originally it wasn't part of the plan because obviously there's no, it wasn't scheduled into the program to fly all the students to KL. But since when we started cohort 1, some of the students requested because they also want to visit Google HQ, they wanted to visit the Gamuda HQ. So we gave it as an option. If you are able to fly to KL on your own, you can have your own accommodation, then we can arrange the visit. So for cohort 1, 10 students agreed to do it. They flew to KL. So out of the 30 students, 10 students traveled to KL on their own. So we arranged the trip for them, right? The visit. So we took them to Google Malaysia office and then to Gamuda office to do the quick tour with them. They also got to join a networking event in KL. So they were there for about 2 days. For cohort 2, so Monday we can discuss that if any of you are interested. But of course, it has to be more than 10 people. So less than 10 people, the group is too small. If we have more than 10 people in cohort 2 who are interested to travel to KL on your own, then we will fix a suitable date. And then we will arrange a tour for you guys to visit Google HQ and also Gamuda HQ. And also the KL campus, right? So you'll also get to meet our cohort 4 students in KL. We have 48 students who are in KL right now. You'll get to meet them as well. Linux, Mac, or Windows. This is entirely up to you, right? So whichever you think works best for you or works best on your laptop, you can choose that. It's good to use something that you're already familiar with. If you're a programmer on Linux, you can use that. Most people, of course, use Windows. So most of our classroom, everyone use the Windows laptop. But if you have a Mac, you can use Mac. All the software that we have provided, I think you can install in any platform, so it shouldn't be a problem. What kind of snacks do we provide? So snacks, It can be general, right? It can be keropok, it can be some small kueh. So usually it's packed stuff that we buy. We cannot buy kueh every morning. So uh, unless you guys want to buy your own kueh, you're more than welcome. So our students do bring sometimes their own snacks. So if you want to, buy curry pop for the whole class, you're welcome to do that. You can put it at the snack table and everyone can share. But for the general snacks, we will have some packed snacks, right? Which we buy from the grocery store. So you won't be having like a fresh kueh and all that in the morning. Because for the program, just to reiterate, right, food is not provided, right? So this is the snacks and drink is just a bit of extra. If it's available, it's available. If it's finished, it's finished. So we won't be feeding you like breakfast, lunch, and all that. For makan, you have to look on your own. So basically, transport to the building and makan is on your own. And since the students in Sabah are provided an allowance, as you know, so you can manage that on your own. Does the library have Wi-Fi or it use own cellular? So a library does have Wi-Fi. So you will be using the library Wi-Fi for most of your activities. But sometimes the library Wi-Fi can have issues because the library Wi-Fi is used by all the staff and also the visitors there. So it's good to have your own 4G or 5G as well. So in case some days Wi-Fi don't work, you can just use your own phone because our classroom is at the corner, which is near the window. So you can use your own 4G or 5G if your line is good there. Depends on what telco you use. I think DG and Celcom probably the best at the venue. Maxis is okay, but it's a bit slow. So you can check your connection when you come on Monday. But on most days, the Wi-Fi is available. Can I still apply for the loan laptop? You can, but there's no guarantee because the ones we have available, we've already assigned to the students who applied earlier. So I would say try your best to find your own, source your own. Either you can pinjam or you can buy one. Uh, you try your best because on our side, if you come on Monday and ask for a laptop, then we have to try to find one for you. We may not have one, right? So please try your best to get a laptop on your own. So far we had 3 students who requested earlier, and we have already assigned all our 3 laptops. Then, what if a blackout happened? We can't do anything. I know it's quite common in Sabah, blackout and water problem. So that one, if it's a infra issue, then we may depends on the trainers, right? If you are still able to continue with class, they might continue until all your batteries finish on your laptop. But if you really can't do the class, then the trainers might announce chuti lah, and then you come back the next day. So those kind of things, we will manage it as it happens. Is the table space enough for portable monitor? Yes, you can put a portable monitor if you want. So the tables are set in a way where 5 people can sit around the table. So you sit in a team. So if you need to use a portable monitor, you can bring your own. Uh, Definitely, there'll be a space for you to put a monitor and a laptop. How many days is 10% of allowed absentees? You can do the maths. I'm sure you guys are, I'm sure you are, adult enough to do your own math. So just look at it, right? 29 September is the starting day, and 18th of December is your final day. So you can remove all the weekends, remove all the public holidays, and then you see how many days is that. So it is effectively supposed to be 12 weeks. So out of that, so generally, if I look at 12 weeks, what is 10%, right? 1.2 weeks. So maybe you can be absent for about maybe 7-8 days. Yeah. So out of the full program, maybe you can take chuti and MC for about 7-8 days. So that's less than 2 weeks, right? If you miss more than 2 weeks, it'll be quite problematic anyway because you will miss too many things. And since it's a very intensive boot camp, if you miss 2 weeks of classes, that's a lot of things you need to catch up. And it's not only that, right? It's not only the syllabus because that one sometimes you can just look at notes and catch up, right? But it's the momentum of the team project because as you guys will be building a capstone project together for 3 months, if you miss out a lot, then that will be disrupting the project, your teammates that might have issues, right? And if you are absent a lot, you might then be removed from the program because you are disturbing your team and disrupting your other teammates and your team project. So please do commit to the program properly. You guys have agreed to commit for 3 months, and we expect your full commitment. And even if there's an emergency leave or MC, we hope that it's not too disruptive to the program. Right. Any other questions? Yes, so after this briefing, I will be sharing the slides into the Telegram group, and you guys can join. And for those of you who are joining this session because you got the link from your email, if you haven't joined the Telegram group, please join the Telegram group. You've been given an invite earlier, right? A link to join the Telegram group, because most of the announcements, updates, discussions will be happening at the Telegram group. So on Monday, you have to be inside anyway. But please don't miss anything. If you're not joined, you haven't joined yet, please join it right now. And you can just scroll up and see all the past notifications and all the resources that we shared. So you are fully prepared for this program. And today's slides, I'll be sharing it in the Telegram group as well. So Sabah, Gamuda AI Academy Sabah Cohort 2 Telegram group, right? Okay, any other questions? Okay, we have another question. Are the groups assigned randomly? So the groups will be assigned by the trainers. So we will try to mix the group members. So every group is diverse, right? So we want to make sure that every group has maybe some senior, some junior, some with a bit of coding knowledge, some totally new. So the teams are balanced. So you will definitely have a diverse group. So we won't put all the people coding knowledge in one group, right? So obviously we spread them around. So every group will have the same kind of mix and same kind of challenges. The whole idea is for you to all learn together and also learn how to work with each other, right? Because that's the real world. When you go out, you get a job or you launch a business, you open a startup, you have to know how to work with a team, right? And work with different people from different background and different skills and different experience. So this will train you for that as well. Will the class be recorded? Either absent can rewatch? Nope. So as we mentioned clearly, this is a fully physical class. We're not going to record and put it up online. It's not a hybrid. It's not online. So it's fully physical. So if you miss it, you will miss quite a bit, right? And if you just look at the slides and all that, it may not be the same. You will get the content, but without the trainers teaching you in front, definitely it won't be the same. So ideally, you don't miss too many classes and attend as many classes as possible. Will Dr. Prashant be there on the first day? I'm not sure. Dr. Prashant is actually on leave. So he may or may not join on Monday. I will have to double check with him today. So I will let him know that the students are eagerly waiting for him to come to KK. After completing this program, what kind of career path do participants usually pursue? Data analyst, AI engineer. All right. So for the career path, it really depends on your background, right? So if you already have previous programming knowledge or experience, you worked somewhere, obviously your availability will be different, right? If you're someone from a totally different background, not a computer science background, and you just did this 3-month boot camp, then maybe you will be more suitable for software developer roles, just programmer roles, right? Maybe not AI engineer role. So if you want to go to an AI engineer role, they will expect a bit more experience in coding. That means you must already have some kind of coding experience before, and then now you have this new AI knowledge. Then maybe you will, because usually the AI engineer roles are a bit more senior roles, unless there are very junior roles available now. Because every day there are new jobs popping up in the AI space. A lot more AI engineer roles are in the market now. Data analyst, maybe not so much, because our program is not very focused on data science or data analysis. It's just a very small component. Generally, our syllabus is about coding, Python, React.js, and AI tools. So naturally, it'll be a software engineer role, a software developer role, or an AI engineer role. How, if I need to go out for emergency half an hour, does it count as absent? That one you can just tell the trainers, right? Just if you have a quick emergency, you need to go out for half an hour, 1 hour, and then come back to class, you can just inform the trainers and our team members, our faculty members, then they will just accommodate. Absent means you don't appear for the whole day, right? But if you need to do half day and all that, also you can let us know, because we will note it down, right? Because if every day you take half day, then that will be a problem. So although you will be recorded as attended, we won't put you as absent. But we also need to observe every student. So we will have a record. So even the half days, if you start taking what if you take 20 half days, right? That's already 10 days absent. So we will monitor those things as well. So whatever you want to do let us know. And then we will make sure that, we support you as much as possible. If you are breaking the attendance rule, we will make sure to inform you, give you the right warning so that you can commit back to the program. Like I said earlier, classes won't be recorded. So all the classes are physical, live. we won't be recording any class. Only the demo days will be recorded. So only the main sessions, like the demo day, we will be doing live streaming and recording, but not the daily classes. Can you explain more on the allowance part? So for allowance of the program, the state government agency, right, called CINIC. I'm not sure whether you guys are familiar with it. You can Google up. So CINIC is one of our partners at the Sabah for the Sabah program. They will be providing an allowance of 500 ringgit a month for all the Sabahan students, right? So the allowance is only for students with a Sabahan IC, or if you have a H, right, on your IC, right? So if you're born in Semenanjung but you're a ethnic Sabahan, then you are considered Sabahan as well. So if you are living in Sabah but you're a West Malaysian, then you won't be eligible for the allowance. So we have 30 students who are eligible for the allowance, who are all Sabahans. So once you join on Monday, we will provide you the link, the form for you to fill up, which will be directly handled by CINIC, right? So once you fill up, your data will go directly to CINIC, and then they will process your allowance. And on a monthly basis, you will receive 500 ringgit a month for the 3 months. Is it cold in the library? Should we bring sweaters? Yes, definitely. You should bring your jacket or hoodie on day one, because we will be providing you our own jacket. But sometimes, some people will not you prefer to wash it first before wearing, right? So on day one, please bring your own hoodie, so your jackets. But as part of the welcome kit, we will also be providing you a jacket, our red color Gamuda Academy jacket, which you can use after that. So that one is optional. You're not required to wear that every day, so it's not a uniform, right? So whatever t-shirt, jacket we give, you guys can wear it if you wish. Will there be a greet and meet talk session with potential companies, partners for career support? So this one is an optional thing we are trying to arrange. So for Cohort 2, we do have a plan to organize a networking event. So together with our partner CINIC to do some job matching program. So hopefully that will happen, because this one we have to work together with our partners, which is why it's not in the academic calendar yet. So if that is confirmed, we will be working on an event, and we'll inform that later, right? So there'll be a networking event at the Sabah State Library itself. It'll be just one of the days as part of your syllabus, but we'll announce earlier. So we'll bring some of these potential partners and employers to come and meet you guys, and hopefully you can get a interview secured. Right. So for those of you who joined us a bit later for this briefing, we will be providing the full recording a bit later. I will share the slides first in the Telegram group, and later I will share the full recording of this briefing as well. So you guys can watch it. And of course, all the links that will be provided in the slides, you guys can refer to that as well. So you have another, 3 days for you to do a bit of homework, prepare yourself, also get into the mood, right? Your programming mood. So when you come on Monday, you are fully prepared to participate in our coding bootcamp. Okay, we got more questions coming in. Does the Academy provide any follow-up or advanced programs after this bootcamp? So not at the moment, we do not, because this is a sponsored bootcamp, so it is limited. So after this, if you want to have some more advanced programs, hopefully you can join other bootcamps. There are a lot of other academies and bootcamps out there, which obviously you have to pay for it. So that is something you have to manage on your own. So we only provide this upskilling bootcamp, which is to turn, in Sabah, for example, to turn anyone into a full stack AI developer. But we won't be having different levels later. Does Gamuda offer internships? Yes. So Gamuda does offer internships and job opportunities, which you can go to their website, the corporate website for Gamuda Berhad. So all the internship jobs and all that, you can apply on the website directly. So if you finish our bootcamp, obviously in your resume, you can include that you have completed the Gamuda AI Academy bootcamp, and then you can submit your application. All right. Any other questions? I think I've covered all the questions. Okay, so far everything is good. All right. So students, I hope you guys are all fully prepared to join us on Monday. So I will be there on Monday for the onboarding session. So I hope to see all 32 of you please do not miss the first day. I'm really hoping that usually we have 100% attendance for the opening day, and I hope we can continue that track record. Hope to see all 32 of you on Monday for the welcoming session and also the onboarding, so we can kick off this program in a positive note, right? With lots of good vibes, and that will hopefully carry on for the 3 months to create a good momentum for you to learn, for you to practice, for you to build your capstone projects. And at the end of the 3 months, I'll be there to see all the demo day as well. So personally, I'll be there for all the key activities. So you'll be seeing me regularly. So I'll be attending all the key programs at the Sabah campus. And on a day-to-day, your trainers and your faculty members will be there to support you every day at the campus, right? So with that, I think I can wrap up today's session. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today for this briefing to welcome Cohort 2 of Gamuda AI Academy Sabah. So the program starts on the 29th of September until 18th of December at the Sabah State Library. So I will see you guys for the welcome and onboarding on Monday. Please be there on time. Sharp at 9 a.m. We'll start the registration. And by 9:30, we will start the program in the multipurpose hall at Sabah State Library at Jalan Tasik. Not Tanjung Aru. I know Tanjung Aru is the popular one, but this is the Sabah State Library headquarters at Jalan Tasik. So please come to the right venue. If you need help, easily you can just click on the link on the slides later. I've given the map link, so there's no excuse for you to go to the wrong venue. I'll see you guys on Monday. All right, so take care, guys. That's a wrap.